to shoot to the moon, put your rockets fueled by turtles, and now I'm singing this tune. Up and down, round and round, the ride never ends. Hold on tight, what a sight, bring on the
Happy Taco Tuesday. That's right.
Ooh.
It is.
Painful.
Oh, not so much. Not so much.
I lost the bet.
It was a tough one. It was a tough one today.
I lost my bet to myself. I must pay
What was your
up.
bet? What was your bet?
I bet myself that Bitcoin went to the moon, but I didn't realize Bitcoin was actually underneath the planet, somewhere orbiting on the South Pole. And
Yeah, it was going around the other way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just what's the word I want to spell it? Bitcoin. How do you spell Bitcoin? S-U-C-K-S. Sucks right now.
You suck.
You suck, Bitcoin.
Oh,
What we were talking? So excited, right? So excited. Oh, wait. Oh, maps. Hold on. We got maps going on. Wait. Gotta do the check-in.
Gotta check in.
Come on.
Hold on. Let me get it over. I'll flip after I go over here. Got to get this. Hold on.
Get to it.
Remember, I told you it builds up.
Get
Builds
to
up.
it. Get to it.
Dusty, you had one job.
Here we go. Here it is. Got to check in. Make sure you RSVP. And let me get over there. You ready? Here we go. Map. Oh! Look at
Yeah.
that motion. Woo! That's craziness.
Violated
Oh.
section 927 of the penal code. I'm launching in Arizona right now.
You launched in Arizona. That's
So I got to
beautiful.
reset first. I'm RSVPing. I'm checking in now. Watch Arizona explode.
Oh,
No,
Nice.
it was more of a sergeant. I think it was a sergeant explosion.
here we go. I'm gonna got Atlanta. You ready for Atlanta? Here it goes. Bam. Oh, look at it. Captain.
That's a good one.
That's a captain.
Was it a captain or a general with a hurt leg? What was it?
No, that was a captain. You know the
Okay.
general. They shoot across the land, man. The world.
Don't forget
You know?
to smash the like button. Right now we got 21 people watching. We got 6 likes. Let's go.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, look. Hey, I got another power stamp.
Oh, couldn't happen
Nice.
to a nicer guy.
That's right. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm attending now. There you
Yeah,
go.
check the stamps.
Love it. Love it.
How many stamps do you got?
A lot. I got a
How
lot
many
of
power stamps do you got?
I've been hey, the portal has been generous. The portal has been generous. Finally, you know.
Too generous. That's what I'm saying. It's too generous to you.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you gotta, the portal. It's
You
been
get-
rocking. Now you've been doing pretty well, I'm sure yourself, there, FOMO. So this
You
portal.
know what? We can't slack my production. It's been strong. It's been
Yes.
strong, Ray.
There you go. But yes,
You know what
it-
I'm
What?
pumping my stuff into other people's thing. You got a few people on this call right now that I've been dropping some stuff in.
okay.
That's what I do. That's what I
Well,
do.
then, it is. Well, I'm taking a breather. I'm taking a look at the board. I'm letting it breathe. Right. Seeing what's happening. So let it play out. Right. I got a stockpile. I got a stockpile. When I hit the button, I'm ready to go. It's gonna go.
Timing out? Did you time out?
I timed out a little bit. Timed
Yeah.
out. Take a
Did
look.
you
Sometimes you gotta breathe. You can't just be You gotta shake it off. Let it marinate a little bit.
What do you?
Somebody in Telegram and said, "Oh, my plant's getting upgraded," and I thought they meant that their plant upgraded.
Yeah.
But dude, I went everybody's about to upgrade, and I'm gonna get my stuff out everywhere. Like I'm gonna be number one, because I'm filling everybody's stuff up. And then I found out that it's still pro. We're still in
We're still in a hole. Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
dude, it's pre-alpha phase.
That's right.
Enjoy the journey.
Oh, he didn't upgrade. Is that what you said? Because I was in there congratulating him, so he wasn't
There's no
upgraded.
upgrading.
we're
No,
upgrade.
We're on a technical timeout.
The upgrade, I think you got to name it. That was all the upgrade was.
Oh, that was the upgrade. There you go. Well, that's nice.
The button's there, but the button's,
Well, it's all right. That's like you said, pre-alpha. Enjoy the journey. The
Yeah,
pre-alpha.
enjoy the journey. And here's another one for you, Ray.
What's that?
Buckle up, Buttercup.
That's right.
Buckle up,
Enjoy.
Buttercup.
It's going to be good times. Good times. Hey, and I know you got something, Tim, but I just want to show you this. We were just talking about it yesterday. A lot of excitement, but a big it dropped the turd, right? It dropped the turd. The Hong Kong didn't do much Konging, right? They were weak on the Kong, so we were anticipating 300 million volume, and look what they got, 11 million. Hey, I think we talk about the fakeness of Twitter and all. I think Hong Kong and China, they were faking all of that stuff too. They just fake it, man. They fake the funk, right? I don't know, but that's crazy.
Hey,
right?
They're open. That's all I gotta say. They're open.
They're
Might
open.
not happen day one, but hey, it'll happen. They're
True.
open.
No, it's true. I heard too. Like today, I guess today, coming up is a holiday too. So it is a big national type thing. I don't know, but yeah, that's a big stinker.
There's always
They were out doing karaoke then, Ray. Show that one.
Karaoke. I will. What were you doing?
I look at it as there's always manipulation. Like they build up this hype, this anticipation of, oh my gosh, 300 million, this thing's gonna start rocking again, and it's like setup be defeated, so that it causes the normies to sell. Lowers the price, and now look, Hong Kong got a great buy-in price. So I don't know. I think it's kind of on purpose, a little manipulation to get the price lowered.
It is. This is what I was expecting. Yeah, I was expecting one to the left. She was getting after it, right?
That's your dance instructor. I recognize her. She's over at your house. Yeah.
That's right. That's the move. That's right.
They were selling the dancer, and we got the singer.
Yeah, that's right. We got the singer. That's right. It was folk music the other day. But anyways, I just wanted to start off with that because, we were just talking about it right yesterday. I thought the excitement, it was not so exciting. So anyways, let me drop back down, and we got some comments. We got the chat going, right? Again, thank you, FOMO, to saying that, right? Smash the like button, everybody. Appreciate you watching. Good evening. There you go, George. Bees, monsters, and crypto fam. Happy Taco Tribe Tuesday. It is. It's a great day. Happy Taco Tuesday is always one of the best in the week, right? Love it. Good evening, fellas. Ready to absorb the alpha. 100%. Appreciate you, Lord Pax, man. And say hi to Thing 1 and Thing 2, right? Lou, Taco Tuesday and learn more. Yeah, that's right, Lou. You the man. Honolulu. Ella, thank you, Sue. Hi, wise guys. Taco Tuesday. Again, awaiting the info. We got it. We're going to be after it. Accumulation and build. First, like and share the wise guys to your. Yes, thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. And it is accumulation. Listen. We talk about this, and it's not always the easiest, right? I know that there's hurdles, right? It's not you get these pullbacks. It's a little tough, right? Some of us don't have that dry powder, but if you can, I even got a little. I know Tim's going to like it, but I got a little one that I just been looking at. I didn't buy it yet, but it's interesting. It's real estate and AI, right? Very cool. Dan, ready for another great night. The wise guys. Dan, you the man. You're working it. You're making vids. A lot of cool stuff coming out with Dan and Hatsack and Decrypting Chaos. They're working, doing things. Awesome. Saudia, good evening, wise guys. Thank you, Saudia. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining us. Give me the alpha, wise guys. Night out. Rocking it. Robin last night. She just always crushing it, man. Always at the community, talking, speaking, doing those things in the spaces. Jason Golly, there he is. How's it going, bro? Good to see you, man. Happy Taco Tuesday. Bobby, what's happening, man? Tonight, good things tonight, man. Bye. That's right, Matt. If you can, right? It is a great time, but you can always look. You never know. This could go down more, right? Not who knows, really, right? It's crypto. The roller coaster is fun, right? Enjoy the journey. As FOMO say. Night Up Power. I like that. I like that ticker. Right there.
I felt something off that.
That is. That's what I'm talking about. That's the ticker right there.
Power.
Hello, wise guys. Sabina, good to see you. Right on. Scott, yeehaw. Hey, I saw it. Salt Lake City was rocking. Scott, you the man. Keep them coming in, man. Keep them coming in. Number 4 on the smash button, and there is so much more. That's right. You the man, Lou. Ray likes. I do like saying Honolulu. It's it flows up the tongue. It's great. And then here travel adventures. But yes, a lot of great things. We're going to get into it, and a little strategy, a little gaming about Web3. Not just about, we're going to definitely talk about Connectricity, but just the overall of what people have been building and doing, right? In Web3, GameFi, all these different types of things. And then after you, Tim, I know you got some things. I'll jump into it with some news as well. There you go, Steve.
All right.
What's up, man? Good to see you. GM.
This is just unfortunately a little bit of the news that we've spoken about before. The real IRL or RWAs, the real world assets. Just because, Ray, you're looking at a AI real estate play. We've talked about it before that a lot of real estate is going to be going, well, eventually will be on the blockchain and will be moving fractionalization through NFTs. So being that I've spent 30 years in real estate, this stuff always is on my list first to follow along. So I figured I'd just share this because we've talked about it before, but banks are up against a 2 trillion wall of real estate debt, which means these small to medium-sized banks that are financing these commercial properties are in deep trouble. And we don't have to go into it too crazy, but the NBA data shows that $929 billion of commercial real estate debt will need to be repaid or refinanced in 2024. And we're beginning to see the impact on the wall of loans that are coming in. So
they have to be refinanced, huh?
Somebody's got to pay the bill. And if these guys, I was showing you some of the local buildings that I've got here, 65% empty, 76% empty, just because people aren't going back to work or the companies are downsizing, whatever it is. There's a lot of commercial space left empty. That's inside New York City and even out here by me and, in lower Connecticut. So it's across the country, obviously $1 billion in loans this year and another $1 billion next year is going to affect the market with the spaces, with the rents, with the local banks. If the local banks get in trouble, that makes people nervous. Flight to safety, all that kind of stuff. It's going to affect the market. So, you got to think about this. Most people aren't business people who have, commercial real estate. FOMO knows, he's got a lease on his place, so he's got a little bit of a handle on it. But most people don't run around thinking about, how to keep the lights on and the store open. They just got regular jobs. Yep. So it's a good thing to keep your eye on, and it's going to be definitely affecting the economy when $2 trillion of debt comes due for all these local banks and all the landlords that have to refinance. So
might be able to get some dips. Yeah.
But that's the next dip that's coming in the real world. And if you put together, just like there's that town in is it Wyoming, the first NFT town. Yeah. They put together NFTs to put that deal together. I imagine that some of these buildings will come, like the Empire State Building isn't owned by one guy. Right. It's owned by a big conglomerate of stuff. So if you could put a package together with NFTs, you could be holding on to some real estate. And apparently there's going to be plenty of real estate in the commercial area coming on the market in the next 2 years. So there's going to be deals made. So keep an eye on that. And
I want to talk about the real estate market, talking about repurposing the building. There's going to be a lot of office buildings being repurposed. That in growing food inside with ultraviolet lights and aquaponics, just something to think about. So there's a lot of things are changing with the buildings. We've seen a couple of grocery store chains turn into pickleball courts. All of a sudden the big store goes out. You can't put another store back in because you don't need a store there, so you have to repurpose it. Possibly turning off this building. I've seen a couple of schools turned into apartments. You know what I mean? Schools actually turned into so many square foot apartments, and in the apartment was actually blackboard. So if there was a blackboard on the wall, they left the blackboard in the living room. So it's kind of
character.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
Well, you look like a pickleballer, man. You pickleballer?
Not me.
I'm a pickleballer, man.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
We're going to be playing.
We're going to be playing some pickleball. You're going to get after it.
that Red XP guy, he can play some pickleball.
Oh.
That's
what I'm talking about.
Height, and he'll do some slapping. He'll slap it.
That's right. Bushy, what's going on, brother? Thanks for joining us, my man. And yes, George, we all need some chips, man. We need extra chips. Happy Tuesday, Ariel. Good to see you. And yes, they are. They're just closing people's accounts for no reason. Banks are crazy, Deborah. Banks are crazy. Steve, Tim, a lot of companies are gone, and they figured out you're crazy to be in business. But FOMO, you got to figure it out. You're crushing it. I know. But it's hard. It's hard out there.
Hey, my beard used to be black, and my hair used to be on top of my head. Now it just grows in my ears.
That was only 2 years ago. I remember when I first met you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work.
Yes.
Remember that one video you had at work and buying crypto? Remember that one guy was in between those two things getting hit from the left and the right? Remember that video?
Yes. Yeah.
Every single day if you own a restaurant.
What makes you stronger, FOMO? Makes you stronger.
It does. Also gives you your bones are strong because they're getting pummeled on a daily basis. They're getting pummeled.
My crypto adventures. That's right. Knowledge is power. It is. We got to get after it. That's the whole point, right? We got to get after it. And it's not going to be any easier. We keep talking about this amazing transformation. Well, the banks, all these things, all these people who have been at the top, they're not going to just lay down for any reason, right? This is going to be a thing, right? You're trying to transform the financial system, right? It's not going to be easy, right? But we know it's going to happen, right? Technology is needed in this area big time, right? People fail all the time. And I mean fail morally, right? They fail morally big time. You can see it in politicians. You can see it in judges and all kinds of places, right? All of us, right? It just happens. So technology is needed. And so we don't have that failure point, right? That's why we're all about this.
You know what's needed to do right now? Firemen, because the world's on fire. We need firemen to put it out.
That's right. That's right.
Fire.
Happy Taco Tuesday, Floor. Yes.
Tuesday.
Hey,
I just want to let you know, I forgot to tell you, I adopted like 2 weeks ago, I adopted Sergeant Taco.
Oh, there you go.
Because I need tacos.
What country is Taco?
Yes, I
adopted. Yes.
Where is it?
Taco.
Where is it?
It's in Argentina.
Oh, yeah. Like it.
Argentina.
Our new president. We like.
Yeah, Argentina.
Yeah. He's changed.
I also own, which is crazy. I also own. I think I own Sergeant Caesar and Sergeant Salad. So now I am the proud parent of Taco Salad or Caesar Salad. There is no.
Hey, I think you got cheddar too, don't you?
I do have cheddar because there's nothing like Sergeant Cheddar. Putting a little cheddar.
That's right. On your Caesar salad. There you go. Forget the Parmesan. That's right.
Forget the Parmesan. A little side of cheddar.
Hey, there's other ways too, and I know you look at obviously on the map. There's a lot of ways to play this game. Right?
Oh, we're playing.
Those, I think you're playing the IP thing. That's great. Intellectual property. I get it.
But you're using the Italian hand. When you cup the hand like this, Ray Light is talking Italian to everybody. So what you're telling me, FOMO, is you're playing the IP game.
Yeah, you play the IP.
I am. I am playing the IP.
He's playing his own game. He's playing by himself. He's playing
his own rules.
I'm a lonely person on that
island. It is.
You can. One-person game. You're guaranteed to win. So I'm behind you.
One person. That's all. That's right.
Guaranteed to come in first. Is that what you're saying? Or last? Doesn't matter.
He's in his own metaverse. That's good. There you go.
Oh yeah, baby.
I love it, FOMO. Right?
Appreciate.
Well, here we go. Going to get into it. And then, like I said, a lot of strategy getting in after I got a little bit of news. All of us, there's a lot of things that we're all doing differently, and we need,
I know we've never said this before. We allowed to boo Bitcoin, boo sub 60,000, boo.
Yeah, but again, this is on top of stuff, right? We know. Okay. You got all these leverage people, right? They do it all the time. 300 million liquidations, right? And again, people shorting, longs, all this kind of stuff. There's a lot of things moving over here, right? And then you got a lot of headwinds. There's those bears out there. They sat on the bull today, right? They took the bull down a little bit, right? So these things are all right happening, and they look for this stuff. They're just waiting to get these people that are betting on it to go up on longs, right? And they just liquidate them, man. They wipe them out.
So perfect. You can actually see the anticipation right there before the 30th. You can see that big green candle. The people buying it up, anticipating, and then you see they change their mind.
That's right. Hey, just wipe them out, man. So 24 hours, right? And that's what I'm saying. You got to know there's a lot of different things. Plus, we just did that, like I said, the Hong Kong thing. So again, a lot of good stuff. But then you heard FOMO. Yeah, I don't know if it was before we started the show or when it was on the show, but yeah, BlackRock. They bought up over 100 million, and I'm sure I didn't look, but I'm sure Michael Saylor picked up some more too. This is always going to be ebbs and flows. That's how it works, right? That's what a market is. Anyways. So this is another one. You see, CZ is going to be the richest guy, right, in prison. CZ, and they're talking about his nice guy reputation secured him 4 months in prison, right? But that's wild. I really haven't heard. You heard anything about this? I'm just asking, Dusty or Tim, because I haven't really followed it much, right? I mean, that
Just
guy,
headline.
he resigned. You know what I mean? He resigned. He seemed like he was doing the right thing for his company, right? Binance. And then all of a sudden, all this stuff, right? So I really don't know exactly, all the deal with this, right? But he agreed to pay $4.3 billion fine. So obviously, there's a little something going on. you don't just agree to that. So it's wild. And the 4 months, that's not horrible, but it is jail, right? I wonder. I don't really, like I said, see where he's actually going.
It's probably the Martha Stewart kind.
That's right. So this judge had none of it. He said, "To be honest with you, sir, everything I see about your history and characteristics are of a mitigating nature." Right? He said to Zhao. He recalled going through a book of glowing sentencing letters that CZ's friend. So everybody's writing glowing things, but whatever. He's still going there, right? But wow, he's a very wealthy dude. And he's going up to the clink. He's going to the clink. 4 months, though. Hey, he'll be out soon. Good.
Now, Jamie Dimon got fined $349 million. Is he spending any time with CZ?
No.
It's just pay the tab.
There was actually rumors that Zhao was going to come out with another project, another token. So 4 months, he'll be out just in time for the bull. So maybe he can come out with a prison ticker.
I was just going to say, it's a $ inmate.
And he's just playing. He got the 4 figures. He's just throwing them up.
I'm only saying this in jest, but a 4-month vacation, possibly solitaire, is not the worst story in the world. I'm just saying, where were you been? I've been on vacation in solitary confinement.
Yeah.
Don't even give me 30 minutes out. Just put me in the cell. 4 months, a couple of books. I'm happy to go.
Yeah. What do they say? Something about it? What is it? Sell in May and come back or whatever. Yeah. Right? Hey, because this isn't the greatest month for stocks, crypto, anything. This month coming up, May is not the greatest month. Just so everybody knows, right? It really isn't. So yeah, there's a saying something about just go away in May, come back another day, right?
What is it? I thought there was April showers bring May flowers, and then you get pollen, and then you sneeze yourself to death. Isn't that crypto?
April's over. We're going into May, right?
And what do you say about May? Just May's not a profitable month, is that
what go away in May, come back another day or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah.
He'll be back right when Grayscale finishes emptying their ledger.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. So got one more. Hey, we like the McHenry, right? We like the McHenry. Accuses SEC chief Gensler of misleading Congress on Ethereum. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, shocking. Yeah. There's the guy. What is that guy? Who's that on Bart Simpson?
Yeah.
Who is that guy right there?
Yeah, that's Gensler, man. Yeah.
Man, he's a character.
But it's what he's talking about. Chair Gensler refused to answer questions regarding the SEC's classification of Ether, McHenry said in the statement on X. New court filings show this was an intentional attempt to misrepresent the commission's position. They've been doing all kinds of stuff, misrepresent, man. I mean, they had him way back in the day when he was talking in some college that he was all about it, right? He's all about it, all this stuff, right? So it's all a game. I mean, these people are obviously just, kind of trying to kick the can down the road, get everything situated, right? And get in their positions, whatever it might be. They got their CBDCs coming as well. Don't think that the Federal Reserve isn't working on something like that, right? So it's crazy. But hey, good on McHenry. He does some good things and he does some not so good things, right? Most like most politicians. But Anyways, now like I usually like to give little tips. Hey, I know the market's down, got a little crash today, but this is interesting, and I want to. This is before we get into what GameFi and Web3 gaming. This is called Proppy.com. You heard of this, Tim?
Yeah, I applied for a job there.
Okay, there you go. Right. What's cool is it integrates AI. Right? And let me close all this out. I hope my thing plays. Let me see. I'm gonna mute myself. Let me bring this down with the music, and then yeah, let me play it for you real quick. And let me see. Hopefully, like, tell me if it works.
Introducing Proppy AI, your key to effortless real estate transactions. Say goodbye to wasted time and paperwork. With Proppy AI, the tedious task of filling out essential information is a thing of the past. Our innovative tool automatically reads purchase agreements, creates a transaction tracker, and starts processing the closing, all with a simple click, drag and drop of an executed contract. Choose Proppy Title and effortlessly connect with a member of our Proppy team for seamless collaboration. Impress your clients with lightning-fast communication and real-time updates. Visit Proppy.com to discover more. Proppy, the future of real estate through trust and technology.
So that's cool. It pulls in some of that title stuff, right? Transaction platform, title and escrow, and it seems. I mean, I'm sure it's not push button and everything ready, but seems like it helps out in some spots. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. They just were looking for a $10 million round of funding.
Okay. And look, so what? I can go into this listing here.
Yep.
And like what you get, and it's taking a bit. And okay, got a title quote. Oh, okay. It's like a whole real estate thing, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the easy part, right? Putting
Yeah.
that stuff up there. It's the legal side and the title side that they have to jump through the hoops. Every state is different. Some counties are different, how they handle title. That's really the tricky part, and then putting it all on the blockchain.
Right.
So they are pushing it forward. They're one of the biggest and one of the leaders for doing this.
Okay. And yeah, like it uses AI kind of to pull all that stuff together. That's cool.
Yeah, that's not impressive.
No. Well, I mean, anything.
I mean, it's
like
filling out a form and bringing it all together and getting it ready for it. It makes it seamless for the title company and the stuff that they own. They own a title company and they own, they will do NFT purchases as well. So they'll make it into an NFT. They haven't done fractional sales yet, but I think this was one of the companies that did a Florida condo first. They did one of the first deals as a Florida condo. Was
the whole process on there?
Yep, the whole thing.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, very cool. No, they're pushing it. They're pushing it. So yeah, I got my eye on them.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. The only thing I pulled up is it pulled back obviously throughout all this stuff. Not crazy like everything else. Everything else is down still, right? This is
well, if you go back further,
yeah, I'm going.
I think they were at $6 at one time.
No, not 6. Oh, all the way. You mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's like anything. These are the peaks, right? I mean,
Right.
it launched way back in 17, man.
Yeah.
So it's been around for a bit.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
That is pretty. Hey, at least obviously they're building out something. But looking at these things, market caps kind of got
they're not folding up and going away. They're gonna stick with it. So they're gonna have peaks and valleys like that, but they're definitely here to stay, and they're recruiting agents to come on board, all that kind of stuff. It's a pretty legit operation.
Absolutely. But without any further ado, get into Web3 gaming, and I want to shock you, right? Web3 gaming won't exist in 5 years. Ooh, that's saying something.
5 years is a little quick. What happened?
And it's not what you think. It's not what you think, right? It's just a word, right? It's just a word. So Web3 gaming will be much as a sense as internet company. Remember back in the day? Oh, I'm an internet company, right?
Mhm.
.coms, right? It's not like that anymore, right? That's all they're saying. You're just not going to hear that term anymore. It's kind of an overarching type of geeky whatever. So just like even too the metaverse, how that kind of with Facebook and Meta, it probably will come back too. But yeah, this is kind of cool. They got a little like a gaming thing for when you pitch, like a Shark Tank thing. It's different, right? That's after we get through this. But there's two things to this, and it's talking about gaming and why there's a lot of things that are changing in this space. But this is a CEO of this scale, right? CEO, Jack O'Halloran. He's confident that you're not going to hear about Web3 gaming in the next 5 years. And I just want to read through a little bit. He feels very strong that the term Web3 gaming will no longer exist. He doesn't expect it to fail because of tech problems. Instead, he thinks it will be a victim of its own success. It's going to move further, right? It's going to be integrated into almost everything. That's what we've talked again over and over. Our lives are all gamified. Work's gamified. Sport, everything is gamified, and sometimes we don't realize it. It's not going to be like this one first person shooter. It's not all going to be these type of role playing games. It's just going to be part of your life, integrated, right? Of you stopping and getting rewarded because you go on so many vacations. You go whatever you're doing. It's just going to be integrated, and that's because it will be so successful at integrating the value proposition of blockchain into games that every game in the world will start leveraging this far better. It's going to just be in almost everything. And that's why, listen, I'm going to jump into what we're into. And that's how it's crazy. And this is why I want everybody to understand. Each one of us is our own individual game. If you have a power plant, you can be your own individual game, right? Within this one game of Connectricity, right? And building out the ecosystem, building out this huge Web3 game. And you use your power plant however you want to use it. That's why naming it was important. All these type of things like this. But as we go further through this, you'll see, I'm telling you, that's where you need to leverage what you're passionate about. And you start, and that's why we're going to go through more things that you can think about. How do you use the stamps? What can you do to get people around you, right? Going out there and getting after it and looking for these stamps. I was just getting on with a couple of my old friends, right? A lot of them downloaded the app already, collecting stamps, right? And they're just doing it because we all know each other, and they'll get kind of acclimated and started knowing what's going on. But all I told them is, hey, help me win this game, and they're like, yeah, I'm down. I mean, that's again, just saying. You'll see, it's going to get very, very cool going forward. So here he goes again. No one says that anymore because tech is part of every vertical. It will be. It's going to be part of it. Let Tim, what he does with real estate. Dusty, I know he loves all kinds of sports. I don't know to give you ideas, but fishing, all these things, right? Every vertical, and that's all they are, is different kind of things like real estate, fishing, marketing, whatever you want to do. You can use this vertical. You can use this platform. You can use this stamp to get people behind you and what you're doing, right? That's what's kind of happening. So what is a Web3 game, and why isn't it in every single game has some component of blockchain built into it? That right now it's very hard. It's hard to scale. There's a lot of technology. So again, why it's so impressive to see what has been built with us. We see the smart mobile network, right? That you can download an easy app. And again, there's much more to that. Wallet integrations. There's all kinds of cool things in there that yet to be seen, right? Here we go down here, and this is what he's just talking about. This is their game, and they're showing what they've been doing. They saved within their game $105 million of gas fees, right? That's impressive. Nice. I would be touting that too. So again, this one's called Stake. Scale. My bad. Scale. But that's this CEO, and he's just talking about it. Building a Web3 game. And this is this at the end. This is what I was talking about. They're doing a thing where, like the Shark Tank, you pitch. It's a pitch fest right here, right? Anybody live in Australia in our group? I would pitch you. I would pitch your power plant. I would go to this thing. I pitch your power plant. Why not? Right? You could win $656,000 to power your power plant, right? To get people and do whatever you're passionate about and do it. But seriously, you own a power plant, you have that app. Hey, it's your game, right? Get after it. Just saying. I'm not expecting anybody or whatever to do that. But these are things that you can go and just start talking about what you want to do and what you're planning to do. But right there, major announcement, $1 million funding for this OS CryptoCon Whale Lab. Anybody that has a cool game. And they are looking for more like the games that you're used to. This I was going to show real quick. I'm not going to play the music or the audio. Just very impressive. The graphics are amazing, right? It looks very realistic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, even this guy, when you get up close, the features of his face, gaming is pretty crazy now, man. They kind of overdo it a little bit, but yeah, that's pretty impressive graphics, man. And that's the kind of stuff really that they're looking for. But you can see this. I know, some cool stuff that looks like this within our ecosystem too. Very cool. But all to talk about is that's what these are, man. Each one of these individual games and what you want to do, right? So this is, like I said, super impressive of all the things, and again, just in pre-alpha phase of all you can do here, just pre-alpha phase. Very crazy. And we'll go back to it a little more gameplay. But the other thing, and I just want to show you just a little bit, and I think y'all could reach out and talk to folks. Like, this is not too difficult. I hear people all the time, I don't know what to do, right? You all watch YouTube all the time, I'm sure, right? You might have your favorite thing is I don't know, crafting. You might like crafting. I don't know what you like, right? But this is very important. Don't underestimate the power of small influencers. There's so many content creators on YouTube, on Twitter, on TikTok that only have 1,000, 5. Oh, another one. I real quick. I don't mean to jump out, but I want to thank everybody. We did just cross the 10,000 subscribers, to our channel. That's
nice.
Yes. So thank you all. Appreciate y'all, because it is growing and you can see it. So I really appreciate everybody inviting others and people subscribing, because we were around 9.5 for a good while, and we just hit over 10,000. So thank you. Awesome. So, but
I think we're 8 videos shy of 1,000 videos.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
991 or 992.
That's a lot of videos, man.
A lot of videos.
But people under this, and I want to show you what I mean. You'd be shocked. And listen, you could say, hey, listen, I love your content. It doesn't have to be a shill or a pitch. I love your content. I really want to help you grow because I'm really into crafting, right? I love what you make. I love it. Look at FOMO with the cooking. It could be cooking. It could be all kinds of things. But it's not hard, because I'm going to show you. Let me go open a YouTube. It's not hard to reach out to somebody, right? And I'll just start with crafting. Let's just say crafting. I don't know what you do. What is crafting? What do you say? Crafting?
Just put in crafting, you'll find something.
Crafting. Yeah, we'll just say crafting. All right. So that's a lot, 8 million. But I'm looking, and look, it's what I just want to show you real quick. This is some ways to filter it too. There's a filter button up here, okay? And then you can say uploaded date. So it was an hour ago. And now this one really only has 144 views. So you're getting down to it because I just did a date, right? And that's today. Let's see. Like I said, I'll probably go up to that guy again. Don't want to just skip people. I don't know what he's doing. But he's doing cement tile crafting, right? Just whatever crafting. I'm just showing you how easy it is to reach out to somebody, because their information is right there, okay? And all I'm doing is, I'm clicking and finding his name, and his name is C Technology, obviously, right? And you just look like community, right? Or let's see where else you got. You could subscribe. You can go to his TikTok. I'm looking for more about him, and there, you see that right there, his email address, okay? You can click there, and I'm not a robot, and I submit, and there is his email, okay? And now you just say, listen, bro, I love your content. Watch a couple of his videos. Say, hey, these are things that I love about whatever craft, just don't shill. And you're reaching out to this person, and you say, listen, I know, you do this crafting. I'm a part of a cool game that might help with whatever you're doing, right? Might help get more community people a part of what you're doing. I just want to help. That's what you talk about, helping, right? Don't say, hey, you got to do it. Just how can I help you? I love your content. This is what I want to do. And yeah, but this isn't a small one. No, anyways, he's got 1.26 million subscribers. He's not going to listen to you. And I'm just being straight up with you. People that are around 10,000 and under, right? Subscribers, that's what you're going to get. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is to be able to reach out to somebody. I don't know if anybody knows the professor. He does basketball. He's an amazing handler with basketball. He's a great dribbler and just, does great moves. And he's got millions and millions and millions of followers. I reached out to him a long, long time ago. And listen, he actually replied. And we were talking back and forth, but he didn't want anything to do with anything. He's already into NFTs. He's already doing things like that. But I'm just telling you, this is how you start getting after it, everybody. It's not hard. Just put yourself out there. What's the worst that's going to happen? That they don't reply to you. Right? So just go around the normal things that you do on YouTube. Find something that you're interested in, passionate about, and you can go and work alongside together. Listen, even too, when you see, and he's downloading the app, or she downloading the app, you can start saying, look, you can give this to your followers, right? And everybody that's getting stamps, right? There's a lot that you'll be able to talk to them about, right? And it's a great way to engage with their community. And a lot of content creators are looking for that kind of stuff. They don't have it, right? They don't have it, or they have to build these very high-end projects to even get to that. It's in your hands and you can use it. It's free, right? You have an asset that makes you an owner of this technology. So use it. And I don't mean to spend so much time there, but it's very easy is all I'm saying. Anyways, further. So the crucial role of player experience in Web3, right? 70% in 2023 games failed. They all mostly failed, right? This is not an easy sector, right? It's not an easy sector to be in. And if you don't have a game plan of what's doing, you get crushed, okay? But these are just the platforms. Ethereum has 9%, Polygon, BNB, these are the major ones, right? And then you got others. Obviously, I think obviously would be another, because again, you're on the Opus AI blockchain, right? You are on another. So it's all within this realm. But these are where, you just get to see, some of the ones that have get discontinued. There's a lot of reasons for increased failure in crypto games. And I want to talk about some of it. Market saturation and competition. We're never going to get that, everybody. We're not focused on a player one shooter game that you're competing. This can be anything. It could be anything you want it to be. It can integrate into your Web2 business. It can do anything for regular gaming. You can do it in sports. You can do it for clubs. There is no market saturation for something like this. Technical challenges, you have none. You literally have it built for you, right? There is no technical challenges for you. It's already there. And the challenge and the technology is built way, way more advanced than anybody up here in these ones that have been discontinued. They were just a straight up game, and they were probably using NFTs as something like skins or anything like that. Very simple things. This is not that. This is way more advanced than something like using NFTs for skins, right? Economic viability. Many Web3 games rely on tokenomics and the sale of in-game assets. Do you have to sell anything? No. It's your activity that goes and claim stamps. You go to the portal, you get resources, you put them, play the game, have fun, right? There's not anything with that. User adoption and retention. The user adoption is usually a big, kind of thing, because it's so difficult to use the technology. It's not difficult to use it, not at all. Quality and innovation is very innovative. I don't think you can see anything that's more innovative that you're, on a phone, you're pulling it into your desktop, you're doing things. And again, what's crazy is you are only seeing the tip of the iceberg because you're in pre-alpha phase, right? Thank you for testing. Enjoy the journey. Okay. Here is another thing. We need everybody, not just us in this Web3 space. You need to focus on fun over financials, right? All of that, this will come naturally, right? Don't focus on that. Don't sit there and tell you got to download this because you're going to make this. That's ridiculous. No one plays games because you're going to make money. No one does that. Never played Pac-Man because of that. I never played any of these, Call of Duty because I'm going to make money. I played it because it's going to be fun. And 4 ways to make Web3 gaming more fun. Engage players with the game. Then introduce a quick. Well, that's going to happen automatically, naturally, right? Don't worry about that. So engage players, introduce them to the game, right? Get them engaged. Develop a killer app. Oh, awesome. Yeah, great idea. There you go. 4 ways to get the Web3 gaming more fun. And make gaming products accessible to mainstream audiences. It's very easy, right? Download the app, help me win the game, right? Your attention, go learn about crypto, go listen to spaces, go watch YouTube, go do this, and learn about this new financial system that is being built right in front of your face. Go learn, right? Offer gamers true ownership of their in-game assets. You own those monsters? Are they in your wallet? Is it on Coinbase Central Exchange or is it on MetaMask? You own the assets. And guess what? When your assets are in other people's power plants, they're building your asset for you. They're building it for you. It's crazy. Crazy town. I know if you guys, just jump in if you have anything. And then I'm going to skip this one because, again, it's kind of just same thing. Uniting fun, finance, and gaming. Just focus on the fun, man. Right there. That's all you got to do. And everything else will take care of itself. Because I remember parties back in the day. I didn't want to go to some party where there's like 8 people and they're just looking at the walls. You want where people are, having a blast, right? You want to go somewhere there's nothing going on. So have fun and let people see, get all, pumped about. There's a lot of stuff to be excited about. And this is another thing, just gaming for financial literacy. You're gonna learn this stuff because no one's being taught this thing, right? You'll see how DeFi and all this stuff rolls into this, right? But what you're farming is power, and how you're farming it is with your attention. You are staking your attention activity to farm power, not money, not any of that stuff. You're staking your attention to farm power, and that's amazing. Key strategies to sustain growth in a gaming Web3. There you go. And I'm just going to go through these real quick, right? And again, you guys got anything you want. Strategic NFT integration. I think it's pretty cool that we can look at something like this, right? And know that these all these yellow things, all these ones, well, you don't see them in the yellow, but all these ones that are icons, right? These are all NFTs. It's amazing that you can click on this and then it just integrate it where you can go over to Magic Eden. You can see its GMs. It's so ridiculous. And then you can see these things that say 27. You got another one here is 8. All these things are real people checking into this game, right? And their smart keys are the ones that are doing that app. It's pretty cool. It's pretty incredible. So again, I'm just jumping back and forth to show you everything that all these people, that's why I keep doing these things. Everything that they're talking about, it's integrated, right? And what most of the times when you're hearing these things, they're talking about just take care of one of those and it's part of that game. You don't usually get all of these different things where there's a wallet, you got NFTs, you got people that are learning financial literacy, you got all kinds of cool different things that are integrated. Not too many things like that, right? And this is one, I haven't heard of it. You ever heard of Mogoland, Sniper?
Nope.
No?
I have not.
They do something like that, a fusion of finance and fun. So I'm just saying there's a lot of platforms that are kind of doing that stuff. And they're talking about play to earn and move to earn mechanics. So there's a lot of different types of terminology you're going to start seeing. And the one that we're kind of, I wouldn't say moving away from, but It's not play to earn. You're kind of playing to, well, anyways, never mind. Community engagement and feedback, right? And that's all kinds of stuff. We're looking for engagement. I ask everybody on YouTube anyway, what kind of content do you want us to build? You know, here's another one that's pretty important: cross-platform accessibility, marketplace, and trading features. I just told you. Look at that. That's how crazy this is. That did I close it out? No. That you can. No, it's on here. That you can click on one of these things, and I can click on Magic Eden. And now this is literally a marketplace where I can go if this one was for sale, which is probably not. You know, these ones that are on the board, people aren't selling, but you can go to the marketplace and you can buy these guys, right? And girls, right? They're right there. So it is a marketplace, and those are assets that play in the game, right? They're literally interactive and working and doing things in the game. Events and tournaments. These are all type of things that everybody needs to start thinking about if you have a power plant. You know, think of little different types of events. They don't have to be IRL. You could do a virtual event. You could do a Zoom or something like that. You could do some kind of meetup. There's all kinds of platforms that are meetup. I mean, you know, meetup.com. I know you guys know what that. I think that's what you do with your Mondays, right, Tim?
Yep, Crypto Mondays on meetup.com. Yep, exactly right.
That's where you found it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, that was you just looking around, and there's meetup.com, right? You can look. I would say Atlanta probably. And I could put crypto in there, right?
Crypto Mondays, big operate 53 countries they run out of.
Oh, right.
And they're all run out of the meetup.com.
All right. But yeah, they're free crypto charting sessions, Bitcoin tips, blah, blah, blah. See, and look, they're really not huge, right? And I'm looking at Atlanta, right? You know how awesome it would be to whip that up, and you're giving people, you know, in-game assets, making it all gamified, doing all these kind of these cool things in your local area. You know, people don't. It doesn't have to be about our game. You could just be teaching people about decentralization and centralization. Start setting them up with a MetaMask wallet. You know, start showing them when people are getting booted from a bank because they're in crypto. It's happening, right? So these are things that doesn't have to be this big overarching thing of oh, I got to know. Many of y'all know a lot more than you think, and that's what I'm saying. You set one of these up. You're listen. They have friends and they have friends, and that's how it all works. It also doesn't have to be crypto. Maybe it's about basketball, right? I don't know. I'm putting there's all kinds of meetups on there, aren't they, Tim?
You could go back to your crafting one.
Crafting. I could. I mean, adult practice basketball. Listen, just get out. Just play basketball on Saturday in the afternoon. You'll meet other people, right? It's amazing that all stuff that happens, right? Let me put crafting. Yeah, free family craft night. But yet that's kind of low, but there's all kinds of things is all I'm saying. This is not just the only site that you can do these type of things. But this is what you need to do for your power plant. It's fine that we all go in there and ask each other in a circle, hey, give me some resources. That's fine. I mean, you can, but that's not going to be the move. All right. I'm just being straight up with you. The move is getting 10 to 20 people around you, and then that will grow exponentially. It will.
I heard a rumor that FOMO Head went down to the nursing home and got a bunch of the old people down there scanning for fruit cups and all kinds of stuff. And it's just a rumor, but the dude is number one. I don't know. There's some truth to it. So.
He said he went down to the retirement home. Hey, I wouldn't put it past FOMO, man. That's true. Hey, if you do, you give fruit cups, you get some free pizza. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to do this, right? I mean, seriously. So
I don't know. FOMO's numbers go up faster than Biden's at 2 a.m.
That's right. It's in the middle of the night. That's crazy. Y'all are crazy. Let's see. But again, I jumped over there just to say there is true ownership in this, right? This is your game, right? It's literally being built out in front of your face, right? That's what that means, pre-alpha.
That site looks like it's describing everything that whole platform that's been built for us. It's crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah, right there, right? I know. Well, not this one. Is it? What is it one? This one? Yeah. But yes, you're right, Sniper. I mean, that's why I go. That's why I want to go over these things. These are what people are all aspiring to, right? That's how incredible it is where you're at, right? You are here, and it's launching right in front of you, right? And you get to see and even give some direction. Hey, I think this would be cool, or look, this works. When you give me a bunch of shields, I work more, right? I'll get after it. Just give me more shields, right?
Who voted up the 5 puzzles for the mint codes? I don't know whose suggestion that was.
That's another one, but look at it, right? That's a great thing to see. Okay, well, look, nobody's even getting them anymore, right? Okay, gotta bring it down a little bit. But if people are still doing it, say, look at that. Wow, that's pretty neat, right? You're learning about how this game is going to be. And listen, game can switch just like that. That's another amazing piece. And now you got to learn something different. It's cool. And I already touched on this one. It's a big thing. Leverage influence marketing, right? There are a lot of people who are influencers in all kinds of different genres, right? You don't have to stick to crypto. Do what you love. And like look at FOMO and Hatsack. They love animals. That has nothing to do with crypto, right? They can do that. And that's all we're looking at. We're looking for the normies. That's what we want. Normies are just going to play a game. You don't need to know all the crypto stuff. It's like I said, it's very cool. And again, this is just ideas. I'm just going on this one. Brands, how do they use Web3 to boost engagement? A lot of brands, Louis Vuitton, they do some things where you only get very unique, very expensive things just because you have their NFT, through new channels. Brands, you can't hear me? Oh,
I can.
Okay. But even to that, they're reaching all kinds of different new channels that they've never been on, right? Fortnite and things like that. Monetize your IP in new ways. Think of that. You got to think of that. How do you do that? How do you always hear FOMO and what he's talking about, how you do that. And extend your customer journey with NFTs. Listen, I know we call them stamps, but you can also think of them as NFTs, right? They have utility. They're going to be on the blockchain forever. They're in your wallet. That is what your app is. These things are there, right? When you spend them to buy and get the loot, right? You still got the stamp, but it lost its utility. It lost its metadata that said it can claim loot. That's gone for that one stamp. But you still see it all in your wallet. You still see it, right? So there's a lot of different ways that we're using NFTs. And then there you go. Build a community of owners. That's what you all are. Every one of you that have a power plant, every one of you that have a monster, you're a community of owners. This is the ownership economy. It's the new way that this web, all this web, the websites and all this Web 2, Web 1, it's going into Web 3. And that's what's happening right in front of your face. It's important, right? And this is what I want to end on, because cultivating an immersive gaming, they use different words. I wouldn't say rituals. I would say habits. You're literally, all of y'all are starting to get a habit of you get on the app. I know I start right in the morning now. I get on the Opus AI app and I scroll through. I find, the alpha in the mornings, right? I find the geezers. I find Wellness Wednesday. I find the Latin community. I find what we do here at night, right? Web3 Wise Guys. And then we mob. And it's all in that app. And again, that's just little pieces. There's so much more coming. But that is a habit. It's a habit in me now. So there you go. It's doing that.
It's also an app that works better than Elon's app. And I'm just saying, there's nothing more frustrating when there's a space going on and you go to your spaces thing, they all disappear. It's like, bro, what the heck? Yeah. Our app does not fail. Like, you're gonna go there, the link's there, you click on it, boom. Even the mobbing, every time they mob to a new space, it's like it's there to click on, So
cool how fast it is like that too, Sniper. I mean, they're looking for a mob, what the mob, and then it gets up into the system, and then you literally see it on this map. right? Again, I don't think y'all understand how crazy that technology is, right? You're mobbing. He finds a mob where to go, puts it in through the system. It goes out through the system, and then all of us check in, and then this whole thing starts blasting off, and all of these NFTs that are around start collecting these GMs.
Could you imagine showing that to the Shark Tank guys?
That's right.
Yeah.
You guys scan this.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't joking. I mean, I was kind of, but if you live in Australia and that thing's coming up, I know I would get down there and be like, hey, I got something to pitch you, right? It's not nothing you've seen before. I know you're looking at these things like Call of Duty, all this. I'm going to show you something that is all about engagement. It's going to change the way we interact with each other, for the rest of our lives. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Coming in from the Europe. And okay, yeah, narratives. Right, the lore. We kind of miss and kind of fly over that, but the whole lore with the stones and how the crowns all started in Antarctica, right? Under the ice. Oh, there you go. Got some more. Under the ice, the crowns, right, with their portal, and the monsters started appearing all over the world. Most of us has been here watching this. I know some of us are still minting and getting some of these monsters. Right, you're seeing them. They come popping up through the portal. The lore, it's all important, man. It's amazing stuff that you just got to understand. That's why it's rolling out in front of you. It's amazing, and you're a part of something that you need to keep creating this narrative. Right, you're the story. We're all the story, and we should enjoy that. And then real world collaboration. Again, every one of these things. This is it. Right, real world collaborations. Are we doing that? We are. Right? You're doing that because you're going to need IRL events, and you're going to need to collaborate with a restaurant. You're going to need to collaborate with a coffee house. You're going to need to collaborate with a boys club. You're going to need to do whatever you're going to do so you can get GMs popping off in an area. That's what you're going to do. And that's real world collaboration. There you go. So without any further, I don't want to keep, on and on. I know we got the mob. We got this play to earn. I'm just making sure that, I kind of went through everything. I think I had the hooks. Yeah, let me zoom in on this. And this is just talking about in-game, like 10 game hooks. And I don't know if people, really are with the game theory and what gaming is and all that kind of stuff. But we are collecting badges. It's called stamps, right? You're building an empire. That's your power plant, right? You're collecting points, whether it's GMs or, XP. Facts and information recall. I mean, we go on spaces, we go on YouTube, we're solving puzzles, develop a skill. I think that's what most every one of us need to do, because that's how you can grow a group around you that would want to collect your stamps, right? Teach them something. if it is crafting, teach them crafting and start, giving them stamps for that stuff. But all kinds of stuff. There's going to be creative communication coming in. But everything on this is almost there. Role playing, right? You can integrate that. If you want to do LARPing, you do LARPing and getting some stamps out there. You could do that. But it's just a lot, man. And I'm like I said, I'm always pumped when I go through this because I'm always looking of how and what is happening in Game 3, Web3, and GameFi and all that. It's like I said, it's all out there, man. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Thanks. Awesome. Congratulations. Yes, that was I'm sure it's for the 10,000. Again, thanks everybody. Serious. And yes, there you go. 10,000, Sabine. That is. It's amazing. Y'all are awesome. I appreciate y'all so much. 10,000. That's what I'm talking about. Well done, wise guys. It's amazing. Congrats. Yeah, it's all y'all. So thank you. And it is. Happy Taco Tuesday. And there it is. Love the emojis. Taco fire. Do it, mate. Good eye. Something huge. That's what I'm talking about, Mauricia. It's crazy. It's crazy out there. That's what I'm talking about. Good stuff. But yes, it's time for the great migration. Going to head over to X and do some mobbing, man. It was good mobs last night. There was some cool, not all crypto. There was some normie stuff. There was a cool gaming one. They were all very, very awesome and welcoming. Kind of recognizing Ty and Austin, with the mob. So, yeah, man. I mean, that really makes a huge difference. The people notice when we come in and all those emojis flying up. It's very impressive. That's a powerful thing. and you'll see that thing going to grow thousands, thousands, and thousands. Yeah, imagine mobbing with the 10,000 people in there, right? That's ridiculous, right? That's a game changer, and that's what you're going to see. This game integrated in a lot of different ways. And I know the mob is its own entity, it's its own alpha, and it's going to do its thing. So awesome. And yes, we riding tonight. It is mob life, mob. Yes. Thank you guys. Yep. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate you. Wise guys hit 10,000. Yes, we're there already, Steve.
That's 100,000.
100,000.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Steve. Put it out there. Put it out there. Yes, my bad, dude. This way cool, you guys. Thank you, Jerry. And yes, my bad. I don't know who that. He's out there. It's a different one, but you're right. My bad.
It's an acronym. Thank you, Ty. Thank you.
Huh? Yeah.
It's an acronym.
It's an acronym. That's right. Thank you.
Short for thank you. Yeah.
You didn't know. I'm new crypto lingo, bro. But yes,
Multi-lingual.
Let me get up there. If you guys have anything before we head out, I will put up. Let me see. I always do the rap one. Let me do the other one. Got the
Get our game on. Get our game faces on. Let's go.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Opus Connectricity. All right. So yes, get the mobbing. If you haven't, smash the like button before you leave here, and then head over to the X, right? Or get on the app and then head over there and make sure you pick up, your GMs and get that going too, right? So don't miss it. It's awesome. Appreciate y'all. Yep.
Bitcoin to the moon. Bitcoin to the moon.
Bitcoin to the moon. Yeah. That's right. Come on, Hong Kong.
Buy the dip.
Get your act together, Hong Kong. All right. We'll see y'all. Have a great one. Happy Taco Tuesday. See you tomorrow.
Drink up.
Lights down and energy up. It's a new dawn breaking. Opus AI in your hands, the ground is shaking. Build your empire, the grid is vast and wide. From digital planes to cosmic tide, every node you connect, every strategy refined. In the world of connectricity, what will you find? A titan of energy with power to command. In the game of the future, make your stand. This is Connectricity, power grids in your control.